Right, I've got past the power station. So hopefully signal won't be too bad. This path I've never done before, but I think it brings me out at the local tarn, which is a lake formed in the Ice Age. Been here ever since. So if it does, we'll go for a walk around the lake as well. Hi, Dirty Megackers, you okay? Such a better day today, it's warm. No rain, no wind, happy days. I don't know if this track is used to a house or not. There's a main road, that way you can hear the traffic. But this kind of cuts off a corner. Oh, I think I can see flags, it must be. I'm good. It took me ages to get dried out yesterday. I didn't have time to go home and get changed before I had to go to the school. So I went to the school like a drowned rat. Soaked completely through all my clothes, which is fun. But they're used to me being a bit different, shall we say. Hi Christine, how are you? It doesn't look like it with it being cloudy, but it's really warm. We're meant to get the remnants of Tropical Storm Alex later today. Forecast high winds, but not any of the rain that hit Miami. I think it was Miami it hit. I think it hit a few states as it came across the Atlantic. See, this was where I could go wrong with the signposts. I thought it was just straight through. Oh, I think I know where I am. No, straight on. Christy, it was torrential here yesterday and overnight. Just down there, past the farm, I recognise those trees, is the Roman Woods, where the Roman quarry is. Hi, good citizen. Hi, Big Tim, you okay? This, I think, brings me out next to the train lines, which I've never done on foot before, so that's a first as well. Oh, the lambs are getting big, fat and juicy. They grow so quickly. Ooh, I nearly fell over. Wouldn't be a walk out unless I was tripping over my feet. How are you, Tim? Are you a good citizen? I was tempted to go back to the north today, but it's too warm. Up there, it's not very forgiving in the heat. So yeah, we do go past the house. I don't know if you noticed yesterday, but on the walk, the drive back I did, a lot of the houses in that little old village had Ukrainian flags up. Quite a few people that fly flags. They've got Ukraine's up. Very quiet sheep. Surely it goes straight past this house. I'm a bit scared. Oh yeah, it goes straight over. It's the flag. Right, straight on. There's another footpath there. But I've been told straight on all the way along, so that's what I'm going to do. Lahira, how are you doing? This looks like a footpath. Ooh, they've got a nice fruit garden in there. And that's for sheep and horses. Yes, Lahira, it's a beautiful day. Well, this turnstile's seen better days. It's a bit bent. In fact, it's kind of fallen to pieces. They're handy though, because the livestock can't get through. That clover smells lovely. As kids, we'll get the red clover, pull a piece out. Sounds maybe it's a bit old. I dropped it. And if you squeeze it, the nectar comes out the end and it just tastes like honey. It's so sweet, it's beautiful. Me and my brother spent a lot of time doing that, as you do. There's a thing over in the UK as well. The clover's 3-leaved. If you find a 4-leaf clover, they're lucky. So you used to spend ages looking for them as well. I found one patch in another place, and every year I'd find at least one in it. So I used to send them to family and friends. Zilla Ray, my love, how are you? Thank you for coming, my friend. See you, Tim. Thanks for coming in. How's that for some more trees? Nice and peaceful down here. The lake is beautiful that we're going to. Hi, Laura Lee. You okay? Thanks for coming in. I'm out on my wanders and I don't know where I'm going. I do know. I can see the train station. Well, the train crossing. It's more of a traditional UK crossing. You've got the signal house and someone sits in there all day and night and they lift and drop the gates. I've seen in the US places where the train tracks don't have a gate on them and you can just drive over whether there's a train coming or not. Oh, how did not more people die on those? Just trying to catch a butterfly there. And like 99.99%, if not all, of our train crossings are covered with a gate. Hey, little lambs, watch me fall down a ditch. You just see them there, just through the fence. It's amazing how fast they grow. The swans at the lake will have had their young. They're actually quite tame here. They're not actually going to go for you. There's lots of ducks and geese. I like the swans. So warm. I don't know if you can hear the lambs. It's getting close to the time where they separate the ewes from the lambs. The lambs are all put in their own fields and I hate it. Because you hear lambs crying 24/7. It's a horrible sound hearing them upset. I've just seen a tractor oak, it's not coming up here. These, I think, are campions. I'm sure that's what they are. If they're not, that's what I'm calling them. Loads of clover along here. And hogweed. What's that tractor doing? Smee, all right, my pal. Smee, I don't know where, well, I do know where I am now. On a new path. Going to a lake. Hi, Mark. You okay, new guru? Nice to see you. How you doing? Those trees there sit above the lake. This lake's been here since the Ice Age. And there's a helicopter that ended up down in the middle. No idea why, but there is a helicopter in the bottom. It's lovely and warm. Doesn't look it. Oh, well, they give me the heebie-jeebies. You know how we used to get them off the dogs? I come from a line of blow it straight out. So you get the tick off, but it doesn't leave any parts behind. Looks intrigued. What's the disease you get from ticks? It always goes out my mind. I keep getting Lyme's disease. Family friend is a dentist. He'll be current at retirement age, fit old fella. Ran a homestead at the same time. All of a sudden he got ill. Went off his food. Hi Tommy. Hi Three Souls, thanks for coming in. He went off his food, really tired, couldn't get out of bed, and thought he was dying. Couldn't find a thing wrong with him. They thought he had cancer. And it turns out it was Lyme disease after a year. He was very close, a few weeks from dying. But he's back at work, part-time. It's how destructive Lyme disease can be. How you doing, Tommy? What's the crack? I'm not taking you out on a rowing boat, though. You can hire boats at this lake. It's not actually taking me long to get here. If he spread him up, I'll cry. There's a tractor right next to me. Mark, you got me paranoid now about ticks. Right, left turn, right turn, Clyde. I got left, I go completely opposite direction. Yet another little skinny country UK road. That one's a bit scary. It's got a really 90-degree bend. Hey, drunken chef. Oh, for God's sake. The barriers are coming down. There's a train coming. Speak of the devil, and it's shallop here. I've never walked across traction. No. Cross further on. God, it's warm. Oh. Oh. Hawk's had a goose. That can't be a hawk, it's too big. So just a young goose. Unalived. So that building on the right there, that's the little office where they sit all day long. and watching trains come in. It should be a bit more up to date, I suppose. It's always manned, this place, so they rely on it to some extent. Can't hear the train yet. Oh, he's cutting silage. Hey, Mr. Farmer. You've still got sheep in that field. Beth, hello, my love. I love you. No, this one's an easy one, but I've got to cross the train track, and I've done that before, Beth, by foot. It's very oldie worldy, this little one as well. Surprised they've actually not sold it and made it into a house. Why are you going so fast? Pointless. The lines are down. I think it's going to come from the left. I'm trying to shield you from the wind. No, I tell a lie, the right. Well, there's water, there's a lake. I don't think it'll be too mucky. Oh, Beth, Dirty Mag Yaggers in chat sent them your way about the German helmet. If you aren't subbed, go over to Dirty Mag. Absolutely brilliant. Love them. Here we go. 2 cabbages. Right, if there's nothing coming, they'll lift these barriers. There's another one coming, I think. Bit embarrassed if someone sat with the window open. Yeah, Beth, I was sending your people over to you yesterday about the German helmet. Awesome fact. I still can't believe you found that. While we're here, what is that vine-like flower? It's very pretty. It's when you get the heavy goods trains coming through that last forever. But isn't that building cute? You're bored stiff all day, haven't you, sitting there waiting for trains to come to press a button? Beth, it's from the Ice Age, so it's freezing. It's really deep in the middle, though. I hear it coming from the other way, I think. Maybe not. Yeah, Beth, go. Video it. Go. I was sending people across for a snoop yesterday. Do you know what? I would love to, where the Roman Quarry is and where that battle was. I'd love to go there with a magnet and even more metal detector. I'd kill for a metal detector. Absolutely love one. Those mercenaries would have been paid part of their prize, but in gold, before the battle. But they all died. So there's a lot of gold that will have been stashed in the roots of trees, under rocks, all sorts in there. So I'd love to go and have a go. And I want to take a bag of the river deposits because I want to pan them. There's the other one. 2 carriages going back to Carlisle. Are we going to go up? Oh, there's loads of people. I don't know how I feel about walking across a train track. There's my daughter in the white car. She's going out for a meal. Can't go anywhere. Beth, I would absolutely love that. My daughter and a mate are going here. Not to play golf, to go and stuff their faces in the restaurant. Beth would absolutely love it. And where the is prime for it. Hi, Silver. You all right, Jim? Actually, got to where I thought I was going. I like the swans in here. Northwards, how are you? The awesome channel, and he's one of the nicest. Say hi. Beth, that would be absolutely amazing. I would love that. They killed all that field off. They must be going to plough it. See how it's all yellow? Right, here we go. You've got the lake, but you've got the woodland all around it to walk through. They do camps for the kids in the summer. They have little music events here. You can hire boats. They get the big inflatable tubes that you run inside on the water. Nico is a fantastic artist. He's got some beautiful work on his channel. How are you, Nico? Nico, the lake's beautiful. I'm tempted to try and paint it from the opposite end that we're on and draw the boathouse and things. So pretty. Beth, my thumbs are really stiff at the minute. So instead of pressing letters, I'm pressing send. So I'm only posting half a comment. It's driving me mental. You've got a lot of birch, you've got a load of oaks, a well-established old woodland. Beautiful place. There used to be a campsite, but for whatever reason, the council stopped that. Yes, I am. Are you impressed? No, I've got it drilled into mine, kids. You walk towards the traffic. When I was a kid, where I grew up, there were no roads that you were walking on, so we didn't really learn that lesson until we were older. People are a bit narked that they've put the prices up for the car park because it all used to be free and then the council took it on. There's a nice oak tree. So people are parking outside the field that we're going to go past. The views as soon as you get through here and past the car park, oh, it's lush. I love this place. You can actually see this from the hilltops that I walk. It looks like a little puddle below you. Oh my God, you went to Silith. That's really flash now, you know. Really flash. Pools, all sorts there. If you go along the coast a little bit further from Silith towards Maryport, there's a little seaside village called Allenby. And we always go, if we're going to go to the beach on that side, we go to Allenby. Views over to Scotland. And the water's warm because the way the jet stream is. The water's warm. It's bizarre. It's got a very, very nice ice cream shop. Southern S is on the Scottish coast, opposite Allenby and Silith. Oh, I should have brought the bag for the elderflowers. I keep missing them. You pick elderflowers in the morning if you're making an elderflower cordial. Because as the day goes on, they smell like cat pee and they ruin your cordial. So you pick elderflower first thing. The thing about the West Coast is, Beth, there's no sandy beaches. They're all stone. But the likes of Whitley Bay, Bamborough on the East Coast are amazing. The nicest beach I've been to is Montrose up in Scotland. My brother took me. Jim, it is amazing. Blue seas, so clear. It's unreal. Right, I'll show you the map. Here we go. Does this one mention the helicopter? We've got a Roman wood at the back. There's a lovely bird watching. Oh, heck. Oh, the duck. Sitting there with the water and watch the birds. Beautiful. Yes, you can go fishing. Here you need a permit. You've got pike and perch. Sylvie, yeah, it is. Montrose is the nicest beach I've been to in the UK. Please do not leave fishing lines or bait unattended. Fishing season. Oh, it's closed. Fishing season's closed from 15th of March to 15th of June. It gets the blue-green algae as well, at certain times of year. Right, hang on. We'll see if I can read a map. So, we are there. We've walked... Where are we? There's the reservoir that we've walked. We've come over the top. Here we go. We were meant to walk along that river, but I got lost and ended up here. You've got the Heartstones there. You've got Simonson. Simmerson's there. We've done Simerson. There's the Heartstones. So we've, instead of going along here, we ended up on the fells. We've done Tyndall. We've done a walk from the top here and around. I want to next do Caulfell. That's the highest peak around here at 621 metres. And there's another one. Where's the other one? I've done Tyndall Fells. I might do further in Tyndall Fells. But yeah, we've done quite a lot of the local area. I want to do Cymru. That's the other one. Cymru Fell. Now this hill, it's not got its height on, but that's a big one too. And it's got a tower on top, so I want to do that one. Go see the little ducks and we'll go out to the water. There's loads to do up here, Beth. Does this one mention the helicopter? Here we go. In 1983, a trainee helicopter pilot came close to adding to these tales. Anglers watched in horror as the pilot flew lower and lower over the Tarn, turning sharply to avoid the trees before crashing into the water. Luckily, he escaped unharmed, but he was very red-faced and sent home in disgrace. There's been a rowing club here since the 1850s as well. My daughter used to come and do it, actually. Right. Quack quacks! Quack quacks are used to getting fed. Smee, thank you so much for coming. Hey, quack quacks. There you go, that peak in the middle there. Hopefully you can see it. You can just see the heartstones and the cairns. The lake's quite low, actually. So we've been up there, that hill in the background. And we've been there as well. Oh, the rowing club's out. We're on a training day. Right, we'll carry on walking. A lot of people walk the lake, bring the dogs out. There's a kids' little park. Just a pretty little place. Hi, Staycation. Thank you very much for coming in. You okay, Joyce? When you get round here, it's where the swans are. You get a lot of squirrels too. Hey, quack quacks. Oh, the lady ducks are away sat on nests. I thought we might see some chicks. There's an island through the trees in that gap there, right in the middle. And all the water birds have the chicks over there. Have they got those aerators turned on? I thought there was a submarine in here one day. I couldn't work out what it was. If you can follow my finger to there, there's water disturbance. To combat the blue-green algae, they've got aerators under the water. And they're like little fountains. They planted some more willows further on and made like a little house for the kids. Again, you can see here it's just sand. So these trees have very little root. And there's one come down from that. Thought you were landing on my head. Cheeky crow. Someone's dog's having a yap. You've got ducks, you've got geese, you've got swans. You've got, what else have you got? Loads of other seabirds, water birds. There's another aerator in the water just there. And there's the rowing boat lot. Hand me down, how you doing? Thanks very much for coming in. There's moorhen. Moorhen het chicks that are cute. They're just little balls of fluff with very long legs. Hey, little one. Hopefully you can see how long its legs are. They're like a bright green. Big, big feet. Here's another. What are you doing up there? Hello, little one. Miss Southern Belle, you still packing? So excited for you to get into your new place. Hello, little one. So I presume these two haven't got chicks because they're on their own. It's a shame, the chicks are dead cute. I kind of like the way the branches and some of the trees arch over. Well, there's always loads of people here. It's just nice and peaceful. Kids used to run up that bank. There's part of it closed off. There's some rare orchids grow here. And you're totally banned from that area. Ooh, and there's frogs and frog spawn around the other side. Oh, that's a bit late for that. We'll play with some frogs. There. This end's all penned off. They put steps up. Hi Ron, how you doing? Hi. There's another quack. Ah, the swans are over there. But the fence off a really big bit for these orchids. All this is still fenced. I'm not quite sure what it says on the sign there. Kids used to love this willow house. Hello, Mr. Robin. Very loud, Robin. Oh, that's cool. Oh, they've done some more. Narrow-leaved Helleborine. No idea what they look like, but hey, apparently there's some in there. Someone's very artistic with a chainsaw. Hi Kelly, thanks for coming in. Love, strength, hope, courage and happiness. Sarah Foster. Oh my God, Sarah. I know Sarah. She's a wonderful young lady that has had some crap in her very young life. And we got some fishies, and why have we got? Is that meant to be an otter? I presume that's meant to be an otter. And we've got a pike, a perch. Northwoods, do you fancy getting one of those on your road? There's a bit around the other side of the lake that's a bit iffy on reception. Hopefully it's been fixed now. It's a good year or two since I've been here. I nearly stood on that little bit. Ducks are following me. The swans are quite often on this bank. This side is a massive rabbit warren. Literally thousands of them. Oh, some yellow iris. Right, I'm not falling in, Beth. See? Well, that's a bit boggy, but avoiding the nettles. How pretty are they? Isn't that sweet? I didn't get muddy. Beth, I got so wet yesterday. And I mean, I got wet. I was drenched. I didn't have time to get changed before I had to go and get Evie from school. So I was like a drowned rat. Beautiful place. There's the swans. Oh, the swans have got cygnets. I can see little tiny bodies, little grey fluffy bodies. And even though there's loads of people here, it's just beautiful. And when it freezes fully over in winter, it's brilliant. Fat lambs. Very juicy lambs. Mint sauce. Oh, and it's off. Hello. You smell my doggies? Oh, I did that horrible pet owner thing and started talking to the dog like a baby. Why do people do that? I always take the mick out of people for doing it, and I'm finding I'm doing it myself. Who's this one? Sybil Hanson. It's a lovely idea to do. Beth, I'm being very good. There's not really muddy bits I can get into unless I go in through the woods. Then I could get messy because it's a bit boggy at the back. Used to be a campsite there. I want to get over to the swans. These buildings here used to be a hotel. And people left and new owners wanted planning permission to do it up, to make it into apartments. But the council refused it. Shut up, you're older than me. Haha. So it was left to rot, basically, and it was a beautiful old sandstone building. It was huge. I came to a wedding here, and the gardens below it. And because they left it and refused to give planning, it had to be knocked down. And that's when these houses were built. They've tried to keep the original shape to it, but a lot of it is gone and been extended on. Right, we know the swans and the cygnets. The cygnets are tiny. They must only be a week or two old. There's an half shift coming across that lake, look. I don't know if you can even see the boathouse, but it's right on the other bank. I wouldn't be safe on a boat out there at all. That's the sneaky new car park that they've put in. Everyone used to just nick over the field, but the people that did this place up decided, you know what, we'll put our own car park on, sod you to the council and charge half price. Bet I show loads of them. I just choose to ignore them. Such a shame the original building went down. But a lot of the old shape, those two large windows and the steps, that's how it was. Oh, here's the swans and the babies. 3 cygnets. Can't be very old at all. Right, I'm not going in the water. Oh, we've got sand martins, we've got swallows. I wish StreamYards would let me zoom in. It doesn't. I don't know if they're expecting me to chuck them some food or what, I don't know. And swallows and sand martins all around, ducking and diving. It's the most swallows I've seen this summer. He's getting towed off on his boat, naughty fella. He's a bit bossy. Bonny little things. Hey Gregory, thanks for coming in. I lost a mobile phone up here one day. Oh, I was ready to cry. You can hear that little tweet tweet. It's a family of blue-tip fledglings just flying into those trees. I'm counting about 6. 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got loads of them in the garden. I love them. And they're planting new trees along here. Hiya. Because I went to see the field, the horses in the field, and we went through the wood, and we were kind of climbing around on the big logs. Yes, I was the parent, not the kid. I did about 3 laps. I was absolutely knackered trying to find it. Still never found it. God knows what happened to it. Yeah, quack quack. Oh, can you still go out on the water? Little wood here, and you could climb out right in the water. And I see lots of quack quacks. I see baby quack quacks. Hey, Mackeets, thank you so much for coming in. Thank you very much for joining. Mackeets is a legend. You know me, Beth, I'm never just one for walking around. I have to be an idiot. I'm not walking out on that one. The other big one's still here. We've got little ducklings. And that's a little, actually. 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. 8 ducklings. Oh, these gnarled up trees. Rennie, thank you for coming in. How are you? Knobbly bobbly trees. Does anyone know what causes these? Is it insects? Is it a wound to the tree? Someone stuck a 10p in the tree. That's an old 10p as well. I can't get it out. Why would you do that? Ah, the ducks are on them. Oh, they've cut this one right back. It used to be able to walk right out on it. Quack quacks. Quacks. How rude. Another knobbly bobbly. Alas, thank you very much for coming. Lovely to see you. Right, we're getting to the bit where signal gets a bit iffy. It is still iffy. Then I'll turn around or leg it to get past it. It tends to be this back corner. You often get deer in here. Hey, I'm a poet. And there's racehorses in a field behind it. There's a stable. Who do I have here? Ian White, 1939 to 2005. We're nearly at the frog bit. Surprised the ducks aren't all fat on tadpoles because there's loads of them. There's a little seat there on the top bank. And the rowing club. 2 longer canoes. I take it the bossy one's there in the training one. I thought he had a motor on his there. Honestly, that's cheating. Paranormal Search G, how you doing? Thank you very much for coming in. I'm out of my wonders. We're going to go into this bird washing house. An old boat house. Paranormal Search, another fantastic channel. Look at them, they're having a breather, they've hardly moved. No wonder that guy was telling them off. How are you, Renee? Such a better day to yesterday when I got drenched. Hello, thank you so much. I always love this little meadow. This is the deer part. Some more iris. Thank you much for coming, Beth. I love you to the moon and back. Oh, that's the point, Beth. I'll send you a link. You can put little bods, all the kids' names on the Artemis rocket, and they go up into space. I've got my two girls. Hear that? It's long-tailed tit family with chicks, hunting bugs. And you can put names on, and they go up with the rocket. Right. That was close. I love this little boathouse. Police painted all this. Have these views. Just beautiful. Someone's left a painted rock. And there's a painted rock in the water down there. I'm kind of intrigued about that one. Just beautiful. Love it. Signal drop, sorry. I think that was painted for the 60th Jubilee, I think. Because they leave the grasslands to grow. And the meadows to grow. You've got... Yes, if you go on NASA and Artemis 1, you're given the option to buy. This is getting really close to dodgy signal territory. And it's also frogland. This is actually an island, the bird's nest. You can only get to it if the water's really, really, really low. And I've only known that happen once. This is where you get all the frogs. These any little frogs. Can't see any tadpoles. Carrion crows. Don't like those at all. Rennie, it's beautiful. And when we get back into this wood, there's a little bay that I love. I've got a tiny little pier on. The view straight across the other side just go. Just, ooh, I thought I was going to lose you. I thought that was me hitting the dead spot completely. Ah, they're going to put a, I think they're putting a kite up. Oh, the bull reeds. It's a good place to put a kite up. Yeah, sorry, Jim, I'm in the dodgy signal bit. I'm trying to get around as quick as I can. I'll be okay when I get around this corner. Hopefully, it should be better as I'm around here. Another lovely meadow. Back into the trees. On here, you've got owl boxes, you've got bat boxes, you've got the bird island. There, that's me out of the dead spot. I'm back to foraging. Sorry about that. I wonder what it is about that corner. Those moles are living dangerously. They're right next to the water. Here we go, round here. Whew. Flies everywhere. More pines. Oh, someone's built a little shelter. That's cute. Although it's hobbit sized. Flicker, have you been up? Tiny little one. A lot of the moorhens nest along here. On this left hand bank. What's this? Lovely memory of my husband John Durden. The sunshine of my life. It's lovely. Isabel, thank you for coming. Oh, another one too. I haven't seen these before. Gillian Turner. See, it looks dry, but it's not. But that's the bird island. Right, back round. Geez, roots. A pretty little bay. A little pier's just around this corner. Ground sounds hollow under my feet. These moles are very brave. Malakas, thank you very much for coming in. I'm on my wonders. We're at Talkin Tarn. The remnants of the Ice Age, this lake. I'll show you this in a second when we get around this corner. It's gorgeous. I came out on a walk and I found where I was going. I didn't get lost. I've got pictures of the kids waded out and teenager giving little one a piggyback. Oh, quack quacks, I've not got any food. Why have you not got any chicks? There you go. Talkin Tarn. There is loads and loads. Oh, hello, duck. On the water. I think they built a tiny little house against the base of a tree. So I don't know if Flicker's been here or what. Cool. Quite often see squirrels from this side. Each part of it has its own wildlife. Gamer, how you doing, son? You all right? Gamer, what time of day is it for you? Is it late or is it early? It's late, I think. Yeah, sorry, Gamer. It shows I've got 4G. It was a bit dicey on that back corner. It's normally okay around here. Pizza, I was soaked after yesterday. You've got bat boxes on there. You've had woodpeckers in that dead tree. Practice. Jesus, what was that? I thought someone throwing something at me. Yeah, I had a little bit of moisture yesterday. I was soaked from head to toe. Canal, you okay, D. Jones? How are you? Catherine, I was up on the fells yesterday. Again, on the same place. All you can hear is woodpeckers. Cuckoo, 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 the whole way. Is it early for you, Canal? Should get a few clocks and set them to everybody's time zones. I know I was just on the front of the gamers. He's on the opposite side of the planet. Oh, baby quack quacks. Oh, gotta get these ones. Newly hatched little quack quacks. The one's yellow. 3 little tiny babies. Ruth, how you doing? I'm not standing down that bank because I'll go straight knee deep in mud. And there's some older quack quacks. No, I'm not going to go near you, babies. Ruth, how you doing? Behaving disgracefully. And why is that there? Strapped to a tree. These are questions. There used to be a wooden carved dog. A bear on there. They put those new ones over there. Ruth, you can make more jewellery? You had more jewellery hauls? Mac Eats, is it early or late for you too? I think you're US, aren't you? I think. This part behind here, they've got a squirrel gym. They've got a bit fenced off. Loads of ropes and little bridges for the squirrels. It's cute. I don't know where all the geese are. A lot of the ducks camp out here because the coffee shop sells food for them. Oh, it's not too stupid a clock for you then, Mackie. Yeah, they sell duck food in the little cafe. So the main body of the ducks tend to stay here and wait patiently. Right, there's already splashes because I can feel blobs of rain and all I've got on's a hoodie. Fantastic. Hey, quack quacks. Oh, I have a little white one. They're mainly mallards here, but you get different ones like these two. I don't know what these two are. Hey, quack quacks. Any ideas, anyone? They're not runner ducks. I would love runner ducks. Why are you limping? No. Those two there. Are they shell ducks? Yeah, dodo. White chests, black and brown bodies. Right, we're going up the squirrel bit. Oh, Emma, cool. Peter, I've had to behave because Beth was here. This park's cute. So, this is Squirrel City. Oh, have you seen that? If you Google in YouTube, look at chicken that thinks it's a duck. It's the reason why I want runner ducks. This chick is growing up with runner ducks and it walks with the same body posture as a runner duck. It's dead cute. Cheap Cheap could have been one of them. There's a crazy golf in here. In the summer holidays, bank holidays, you can go out on the boats. They bring loads of water sports in. Group of cracks having a break in the wood. Yeah, if you go on YouTube and search chicken that thinks it's a duck, it runs around like a runner duck. It's so funny. I've not done too bad actually. Yeah, the locals weren't happy when the council took over the lake and they put the Talkin charges up and they put parking wardens in. And they also used humongous rocks and sleepers and blocked most of the spaces off, trying to make it like a one-way system through it. Idiots. I've watched those chaffinches. They were there in that corner when I came in, and they've just flown up now. So I'm not sure what they've eaten. Yeah, it used to be able to come with a caravan over there. Or a tent. They stopped it for some reason. Oh, my Hellcat. I'm getting more, but I'm still a fair way off Have gone up a lot more though, doing the lives and things. And the premieres are great as well. Good afternoon, Mr. Magpie. How's your wife and family? 2 days in a row I've seen single magpie. Does anyone else do that? Good afternoon, Mr. Magpie. How's your wife and family? We've always done it. It's our little superstition. The kids have got a superstition where they refuse to stand on 3 drain covers together. I don't know where they got that from. Yeah, it looks like he's killed. Oh, there's that magpie. Good afternoon, Mr. Magpie. How's your wife and family? I get sick of saying it. It's got magpies come in the garden. But I can't not say it. Because it's my thing. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Good, I'm not. Oh, that's not just me. I don't know where it comes from. It's one that we do. And the kids are mad on the 3. Baby oak tree. Always nice to see. Cherries. 3 drain covers, you're not allowed to stand on either, according to them. They even got me doing it at one bit. I can't think what other superstitions I've got. Strange ones. I always get the black cat or the white cat mixed up. Is it the black cat crossing your path is bad, or is it good? Can't remember. Carrion crow. Yeah, it's just calming down again, Jim. Hopefully when I get down this cut, it's going to die off. And there's a little train station, train crossing. Yeah, tiny teenager. She was adamant it was bad luck crossing the car. That was short and white. Downwind, behave. Sorry about that wind. See, I've never heard that one, Jim, either. Black cat, white paws. Never, Ruth. That's a bit dodgy. Did you get an email off them moaning at you and saying why? Because they shouldn't be doing that. I mean, if it's not one of their tunes, people can come at you for copyright. Like I did screen record of the Queen and Paddington Bear, and it had only been up on my channel seconds, and I got a copyright, and they just deleted it, which was a bit rude. I thought I'd been clever. I clipped out I'd recorded it. Where did they record it from? The Independent had it on, and I clipped it, and I cut it down so you couldn't see any logos. I thought, I'll be right, but no, within seconds they got me. Maybe. But Jim, that beach at Montrose, I absolutely adore. I was amazed. And they've done loads to it. Oh, there's another train coming. They've got the sea. Comes in little channels that the kids can go on inflatables in. Brilliant. Please don't be one of the big long coal wagon things. Our cast mine dropped right down. But I've been really quiet on mine. I've not really been putting much up because little bod was off school for a week. Well, no, 2 weeks. 1 week holiday, 1 week poorly. And we're doing just half days until she's back to full strength. I've not been in my normal routine, so no, don't quit. You know, it just comes in waves. Good, no one's got the windows down because I feel an idiot talking to my phone. Oh, the little mini lassie dog. That's a better look at the man crossing building. If you zoom in, you should be able to see his little handles that he pulls to move all the signs and the barriers. See, Vicky Wells, she's done a few of those, and Miss Southern Belle. And theirs have been fine. They seem to just pick on certain people for whatever. I don't think there's any rhyme or reason to it. Yeah, because I've noticed, because of what's been going on with Little Bod, I've not been posting as much. They haven't been putting me out as much as they were. I hear a choo-choo. It's a passenger one, I think, by the look of it. Yeah, it's a passenger. Oh, it looks like it's got one carriage. This is the main line from Carlisle to Newcastle. Yeah, do some. Right, please go up. Up, you beauty. I feel very wrong walking across these lines. It doesn't feel safe. I didn't like that. I didn't like going across there. It wasn't very nice. It feels wrong walking across lines. I've been called worse, Jim. Farmers moved the sheep into that long field. It's put me off picking wild brambles. The worms in them. My dad told me, or my mum, you pick wild brambles, soak them in water and submerge them, and loads of little worms come out of them. And it's just like, no, I'm not having it. It's totally and utterly put me off them. Yeah, I'm actually having to go around people's channels to see what they're doing. They seem to have be rolling shorts back out in India again. There's a lot of Indian channels showing up. I'm not showing you. Splat deer. Oh. Middle Eastern as well. Darn it. Hi, Heaven Hope. Heaven Hope, I can't. I'm on StreamYards and I can't get jackets. But when I go back into YouTube itself, I will do. Sorry about that. StreamYards doesn't let you give jackets out. I wish StreamYards would sort that. You also don't know who's in mod. Hey, Scott Gold, how are you? Oh, it's a gorgeous place. There's so many places I want to take you to. And this little cut, believe it or not, even though it's on foot, takes about 2 miles off the journey here. If I wanted to, if I was naughty. Well, I can't because there's a gate at the bottom. You can come down on a bike though. Sounds about right, Jim. I mean, the last week mine's been really quiet, but like I said, I've not been doing much with little one, not been at school full time. I'm hoping thyroxine kicks in soon. On Monday, she'll have been on it for 3 weeks. And then in 4 weeks, in another week, a dose doubles for a month, and then she has blood tests. Hopefully, she's going to be back to herself more. Oh, Silver, I've got a horrible feeling. Cass, I've got a horrible feeling that the Brad Pitt Jolie case isn't being televised. Bum. But although there's another one coming up, isn't there? Who was saying? Somebody said about it. Isn't her dad? Her mum and dad. Yours just weren't uploading at one point. Because I've had that issue too. If I go to put a video up on the laptop, I've cleared the laptop, I've done all sorts to it, and still it was taking days and days and days. And I was having to stop premieres and remove them because they just weren't going to be uploaded in time. Yet the same video, if I upload it on my phone, tops, for like a 40-50 minute video, because you get much better editing options through YouTube. It's for me. Oh, is that coming up? Manson's could be juicy, although a bit warped. Yes, think about these ones. These are called buttercups. Lots and lots of wild flowers. We'll have wild roses. Sorry, hopefully I'm okay again. It just dipped off. Tinkerbell lives in a beautiful part of the world too. It's late. Tinkerbell, I think it's the middle of the night in Tinkerbell. Here's a pretty one. Someone reminded me before that ticks are rife at the moment. Look at that, how pretty. So a bit nervous of getting ticks on me. Yeah, they're a nightmare to walk through, Scott. So I'll get about 5-6 feet tall, and they're like walking through a fishing net. They're awful. Growing up as gamekeepers, you out walking the woods and clearings and land like this all day long. And bracken's miserable. I don't like the smell of it. It's not got a nice smell to it. But it's such a pretty shape to see. It's something totally different. Sycamore. Joel's Choice, how are you? I think about here we've got some red clover. And we've got some hogweed. I think they're hogweed. Maybe they're not hogweed. What are they? Oh, we've got white clover. All wildflowers. There's some hogweed. It's pretty. Oh, they Tinkerbell. I didn't know that. Oh, wow. I can hear grasshoppers. It's grasshoppers here. And there are these. I'll pick a little bit. It's like a pea plant. Very similar to a sweet pea. They're really pretty. A little vine flower. I've got loads of foxgloves. I love them. I've got a few different colours, but mainly the wild purpley blue. Those pink clovers. I was saying it on the way up. I'll grab one when I see one. Here we go. Haha. Oh, I missed it. It was a grasshopper. These pink clovers, pull them off. And if you squeeze up them, you get the nectar out. And it's so sweet, it's like honey. It's beautiful. Not the whites, they're not as sweet, but the pink clovers, pick the flowers apart and squeeze them. And at the base is the nectar, is like honey. It's beautiful. Kiss, how you doing? I've not seen you for ages. You all right? I should maybe look that up, you know, Ruth, and do some videos on that. And then you've got wild rock roses. Who, as a kid, would put a buttercup flower under their chin to see if they like butter or not? If you hold a buttercup under your chin, hold your chin up. If you see the reflection of the buttercup under your chin, you're meant to like butter. That's what we were told by my grandparents as kids. And we did it with our kids too. Chai flowers are lush. They're a similar kind of flower, really, aren't they? But those red clovers are so sweet. You get a lot of nectar out of them. I try and keep more cottage garden plants. I've got the foxgloves, I've got the lupins, I've got, look at all sorts. This is Williams. And I've got like a million lilies. I started out with 5 white lilies. And now I've got well over 100. I lift the bulbs every spring and split the babies off. And I have little baby lily plantations, like nurseries, where I grow them on. Joel's Choice is awesome. Love him. He's a lovely guy. Yeah, if you go to other channels, drop them a comment. And normally, that if you leave the comment, that leaves the sub to stick. Another thing we used to do, this is too big. Squeeze the grass juice up to the end. And that's really sweet and nice as well. And we would make, I can't put my phone down. Get a blade of grass, hold it, I show with fingers, but I mean thumbs. Hold it between the outside of your thumbs, and when your thumbs are held together, there's a natural hole between the two, the bottom joint and the middle joint, and blow through, holding that grass really tight. And it sounds like a rabbit in distress. Sometimes you can get it to sound like a deer. But you'll have foxes and things come running. And the kids have spent hours using glasses reeds. We grew up in the country, used to do all stuff that a lot of people would probably think is odd now. Little lamb, well, not so little actually, big fat juicy lamb. Look at that beautiful elderflower. I think I'll come down this way tomorrow and pick some elderflower to make some cordial. I love elderflower cordial. Hello, Mama Sheep. Last time I was down, there wasn't really any flowering. Scott, the wildlife here is off the scale. There's just past that hill, there's a badger set, families of badgers, you've got deer that way, you've got foxes, I mean, you've got the farm animals, you've got the sheep and the cows, whatnot. But a lot of wildlife, a lot of wild birds. There's a lot of curlews which are endangered on the list to be looked after. A lot of grouse, black grouse. Only roe deer here. We're too far south for the wild reds. Joel, you're a star. Joel's brilliant. He supports everybody. Go drop by Joel's, leave him a comment and drop him a sub too. Little lamb. There's some hazel trees down, hazelnuts. Ruth, mine go crackers. I've got a black elderflower and I leave some for the wild birds, but I take them off for the chickens and they go mental on them. But I think the black elderflower flowers, I don't think you can use them. I think it's only the whites for the cordial. But it would make such pretty cordial, the blacks. The flowers are a really dark purple. Main road. Nature's best. Thank you for coming in. Lovely to see you. Yeah, grass and elderflower flowers. I use a fork or a hair comb for the, well, I've taken the berries off. I use a hair comb or a fork and make cordial with that I keep over winter. And I put some sticks of cinnamon in. But for the flower, give a good shake off. Take off the main stems. Boil some water up, put them in with some lemon. Give it a bit of a simmer. Add some sugar and a bit of citric acid. And you've got elderflower cordial, and it's absolutely divine. These are all hazels. I had loads of nuts on last year, but I missed them. Someone beat me to it. Okay, Cass. Lovely to see you, Nature's Best. How are you? See if signal lets me get under this bridge. There's some really good graffiti in here, and they've washed it all off. This, I think, is another hazel, but I'm not sure. No, it can't be a hazel. Not with flowers like that. I don't know what it is. Give you a closer look. Cass, you might know. Jim, any ideas? To get heads of flowers like an elderflower, have these shaped leaves. Sean, lovely to see you. How are you? Sean makes some cracking chili sauce. I'm very jealous. I'm loving all things spicy at the moment. Oh, Cass, never. Bless him. I'm not sure what it is, Ruth. Yeah, it's something else I need to look up. I hope he comes in. Do you think he's definitely stray? Oh, so you must be West Coast. I'm getting better with my time zones, sure. You had a pretty wild rose. Here's my goats. Goats, where are you? Oh, they're in the shed. Hey, goats. Goats. Little grey things with really long horns. 3 of them. How close is he letting you get to him, Cass? If he's that hurt, he might let you. If he's hanging around, he's not taking himself off to croak. It's a good sign, isn't it? Oh, bless him. Right. I'm going to be brave and take the rose side because I don't fancy. Ouchie. Oh. At least he has got a home. He's maybe a nightmare to keep in. You'd expect them to keep him in, wouldn't you? Unless someone else has done what you're trying to do and get him in to help him. Yeah, more than likely. How long ago do you think you got injured? If you try to bribe him with food, or is he getting comfortable with you around him? They tend to be able to sense if you're trying to help them, don't they? Most animals. Oh, Sean, you've got a beautiful area of the world. I'd love to spend a winter in Alaska on the Trappers Line. In the middle of nowhere, no people, just snow and me. And plenty of logs and a fire. My idea of heaven. If he's a tank, hopefully he's got enough strength to get over it. These rhododendrons have planted themselves. There's one there. There's a couple of little ones over here. Well, there was. Someone's probably nicked it. As big as these ones, are massive. You know, he's not going to be up to fighting. Oh, look at these beauties. Some more elderflower. I've been waiting for some in the garden. What could you do with beech nuts? Rug season for beech nuts. Absolutely love elderflower cordial. It's really good for you, the vitamin C. Yeah. Cass, remember the old lass that she lost a leg in an accident on the road? Just behind this car is where she tried to cross that main road. I don't know where she was walking to, whether she was going to the woods that I walk at. But she's on a prosthetic, 80-odd-year-old, and she's walking up and down the road. Coco, hey, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. He does like your girls, doesn't he? Look at the size of those. Massive birch. Birch? There's a lovely old oak tree in the middle there, but it's kind of split in two. These beaches are lovely. But she's up and out, and she's got a walking stick, but she's doing laps of the road. 80-odd-year-old to go through an accident like that and be up and back out. She's some old bird. Right, I'm very nearly home, so I'm gonna have to cut this off. It could be right off in the middle of that. I'm going to have to go. I'm nearly home. I need a drink and then jump straight out the door to go on the school run. So thank you very much for keeping me company. Lovely to see you all.